Man, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. Woo! Got one of my favorite 80s slashers. I love slashers. I'm the right age. I was born in the mid 70s. So, by the slasher craze, the 80s, I was hitting the right age where I had an uncle that would take me to see stuff. Take me to see it. He loved horror and science fiction. I went to all those movies with him. And then by before 80, we had a VCR in our house. And by 80, we had a VHS one. No, sorry, 80, was it 84? I'll have to go look. We had a Betamax for years, and then when it got hard to rent Betamax stuff, because my parents they just rent. They never bought movies. And they mostly bought the Betamax so they could record like these TV miniseries they were wanting to see. And not have to be home, could watch them all over. Because my father worked a lot of shift work. So, one week he might be working days, next week it's evenings, and like the Roots miniseries he wanted to see, he couldn't see it. Now, of course, you can get it on the DVD. Back to this. I got into the slashers. Now, this is one that kind of was a word-of-mouth slasher. You look up, and it did okay in the theaters. But this one, man, Sleepaway Camp, if you can't tell. This is the Blu-ray DVD Combo Pack Collector's Edition from Sceam Factory. I just recently got this in. They had a big sale. What it was, real simple. Guy said he's going to make a slasher set at a summer camp. Okay, that'd been done Friday 13th and all that. But this one, most of Friday 13th up until what? Probably part 6. You never see the kids there. There's always the counselors there ahead of time. It's later teens, early 20s. It's supposed to be. This is the kids. And they show up, and you got Ricky and Andrew. You start off real simple. Out on a lake. There's like a sailboat. And it must be, I'm guessing it's near the camp. I've always got, I don't think they ever actually say that on here. I think it's near the camp, Camp Ararat, I think it's the name of the camp. And this guy's driving a boat around with his girl, and she wants to drive, so he lets her take over, and she accidentally runs over the sailboat and kills there's 2 kids there and 2 adult males. She kills the father and one of the kids, and it skips ahead, and now the surviving kid is Angela Baker. She's living with her cousin, what is his name? Ricky, with Ricky's mom, Martha. And they go off to sleepaway camp. Well, anybody seems to fuck with Angela ends up dying. And there's some creepy motherfucker. Like there's this one cook, big old fat guy, big old belly. Kind of look like, the parody you always saw in movies back in the day. The Southern sheriff with the big old beer belly and the little mustache goatee combo, but trimmed. I call them baldies. I love me some baldies. Pedophile. He loves them young. Man, fuck you. Well, sees, he tries to fuck with Angela, and he gets boiling water. They're boiling corn, and it's this big-ass pot. This pot's like 8 foot tall. Gets it dumped on him. And just all these people that fuck with Angela start getting killed, and you're trying to figure out who's doing it. And, warning, spoilers for this movie that came out in like 1980. And this is why this movie was so big. And this is why word of mouth did it for me. I didn't see this in theaters. It didn't play anywhere near me that I know of. I have a few other friends whose parents got the VCRs, and they rented movies like every Friday. Every Friday they go rent movies every Saturday. Now if it was they tell me, oh man, you got to see. I saw this one the other day. It's called The Burning. Oh, okay, cool. Y'all have to see that. One was like, man, I rented this one called Sleepaway Camp, and it's pretty good. But then at the end, spoiler. The killer is Angela. You find out it's actually a dude. Yes, the crazy aunt started dressing Angela like a girl. And at the very end, Angela's killed this one guy that's expressed interest in her and stands up and butt-ass thing. And there's a big old tallywhacker just flapping in the wind. Flap, 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 flap. Now, the actress that played Angela, female, Felissa Rose, she's still around after she's married to one of the guys from Can't Kill Yourself. CKY. If you know CKY, they got the name from Sleepaway Camp. This became a cult series. So, that's how the first one in. There's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of these right now. Get the original. That's how the original. The second and third one were filmed back to back. They had Pamela Springsteen, Bruce Springsteen's sister, playing Angel, and Angel supposedly had surgery and is now an actual woman. Got a vagina instead of a tallywhacker. I gotta come over. I don't like the word vagina. Hoo-ha. I'm gonna call them hoo-haws. Got a hoo-ha instead of a tallywhacker and all this shit. But they're okay. They're more comedy-based. They're fun. The fourth one is called The Survivor. It was technically never finished, and they cut back in footage from the first 3 films to make it a full-length film. Don't pay. That thing's like $20, $30. It ain't worth it. Find it online and watch it. Then the fifth one, Return to Sleepaway Camp, you get shit on. I love it. Let's see what old Shout Factory did here. What is this? Is this? They are streamed. Hey, special features. New 2K scan, the original camera neck. And they show the machine scan and got a little extra about that. That was kind of neat. New commentator stars Felissa Rose and Jonathan Tierston. Okay, Felissa Rose is Angela. Jonathan Tierston is Ricky. Original commentator, director, writer Robert Hiltzak, Felissa Rose, and webmaster Jeff Hayes. Jeff Hayes started up there's two competing Sleepaway Camp websites. There's Sleepaway Camp Films, Sleepaway Camp Movies. One of them concentrates on the original film and Return to Sleepaway Camp, which is the fifth film in the series. One of them concentrates on the sequels, 2, 3, and 4. Great sites. They kept the love for these films going for the longest time. And now that commentary is on the old, there's an Anchor Bay release. An old Anchor Bay release. Remember, it's a white case. That's on there. New interviews with City Crew, Sleepaway Camp scrapbook, short film, Judy by Jeff Hayes, theatrical trailer, and more. Now, they have a documentary on this. They interview most of the cast. Like, most of the cast in this is still around. They talk to most of them. It's great. It's like 45 minutes long, really well done, really entertaining. All the extras now. I have not finished the new commentary. I just got this in a couple of days ago. I have sat down and watched the film without the commentary, just to see how it looks, and it looks amazing. It's fully uncut. That was the issue with the Anchor Bay one. There's a few little scenes cut here and there, and there's like, the Anchor Bay DVD, there's a, like, Liberty Arts or something. That's Canadian release, Alliance. That's probably a bootleg. They probably didn't get the rights, but it's just a VHS rip, but it's the uncut version. Then, IFC, back when IFC used to show horror films and not just Law and Order reruns, showed this weird hybrid cut that was like the Anchor Bay version, but with some of the scenes that were cut from it, the little snippets added back in. Really weird. And I had that on like DVD-R for a long time. Right now, this is the best way to get this. I don't see this getting a 4K release. I would love to. I'd love to have a 4K release of this. Let's see what the insides look like. Now we got a DVD and a Blu-ray. I've not even put the DVD in yet. Let's see if there's anything extra. And of course, we got a reversible cover. There is the new cover. I like the art. That's Angela Felissa Rose right there. She looks really similar still. And then there's the cover I use, because that's the VHS cover. I think that's actually the poster. Just a great little slasher. It's one that, you know, if you're a horror fan and you're online, you know about this. I mean, hell, Robot Chicken did a great gag about this film. And one of my older channels, because a lot of times I end up watching a lot of movies with my father. He loves movies. He's like me. He's a movie buff. He's not that big on TV. There's a couple TV shows he likes, but he'd rather watch a movie. I put on the DVD for him. One time he's watching, okay, it's just a slasher. It's okay. It got to the end, and I happened to have my camera with me, so I turned my camera towards it and started filming. Then when they reveal Angela got a dick, and Dad's sitting there, he's watching. He just got through eating, he's picking his teeth with a toothpick. He just starts laughing. That bitch got a dick! And just laughing his ass off. And that was up on YouTube for the longest time, and then that channel got shut down because I was stupid and put up a bunch of New Japan and other wrestling I didn't own the rights to. But get this while you still can from Scream. These are, for some reason, these movies have a habit of the Sleepaway Camp, especially I don't know about the fourth one, the fifth one, the first three, they'll get put out, and then at the end of a couple of years, you can't find them anymore, and the prices start going up. And start going up and start going up. And they get expensive. So grab this one while you can. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Remember, if you did, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.